So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. As you can see, we've already started here. And here's Lewandowski. Oh, that's nice. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mendes did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. And he decides to cross it. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. And it's Mendes. Looking for the run. Barella. It's a goal kick. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Oh, there's a probing ball. Partey. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Somewhat off target. And it's played into the middle. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I've heard only good things about this player, João Neves, Peter. He's very good under pressure, plays with an awful lot of courage, always wants to get on the ball, and positionally, very, very sound. He's a real asset for any team at number 6 or an 8.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Mendes calmly anticipates. Now he's off and running. Gusto.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Shapes to shoot! Nuno Mendes. That's a look and plays it forward. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And it's Hakimi. Hakimi is flagged offside. João Neves. Nuno Mendes. Knocks it into space. And he's there to retrieve it. Bellingham. Nuno Mendes. And it's Bellingham. And Hakimi. João Neves. Mbappe. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Ndika. And it's Mendes. Half an hour played now. No, he's not getting past him there. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. He's got away. Well read, and the danger is averted.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And he's there to clear it. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Nuno Mendes. Now João Neves. And it's João Palhinha. Haaland! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
This is their second corner of the game. Cleared away. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And now they can spring out of defence. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh no, this does not look good. Van Dijk clears it away. Nuno Mendes. Lovely feet. Lewandowski. That's good vision. Mendes cuts it out. And it's Barella. Decent chance!
Additionnel, 1 minute.
Vinicius Junior with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance. Gusto. Oh, good. There's the whistle for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
Pour un événement un peu particulier. Je ne vous en dis pas plus.
That gets things going for the second half. So the first half brought no goals. Van Dijk. Konate. Now Van Dijk. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nuno Mendes. Now it's Lewandowski. Barella. Strong running down that left flank. Just too much on that. Mbappe. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Bellingham. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Mbappe. He's through here. Look at the space here. Rudiger deals with that comfortably. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Lewandowski is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
It's gone out for a throw-in.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 23, le numéro 18, le numéro 20, le numéro 17. À leur place, le numéro 8,
get the job done.
le numéro 9.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
10. Changement.
That pass isn't the best. That's a throw. Palmer. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection of what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Knocks it out wide. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Solot. So, what can they make of this? Paris Saint-Germain still have the cards to affect this game. João Palhinha. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And it's Barella. Shot could be on. That'll be a corner.
Changement en cours.
And the keeper beats it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Bellingham. They get a throw in. Ndika. And he's managed to get free. Now that's well seen too. Gently done. Ndika. Played back in. Bellingham. Alisson breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Did he that? Because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Gusto making good progress on the right-hand side. Bellingham picks it up out wide. An instinctive delivery. Araujo clears... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Nuno Mendes. Cleared without complication. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Well, he's hit it long, but astray.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Big chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Could be danger here. Oh, sweet feet. McKennie. And that's a good ball. Yeah, he's fouled him there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
And this is the big chance.
He's got to have a go at this, and it looks straightforward.
Good ball, good... There's the shot! Time added on will be 2 minutes. Rodrigo. He's tried one! Oh, that's incredible! Finally! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And that is that. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. As you can see, we've already started here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, the player Nuno Mendes is someone who...
And a chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Ended up in no man's land. And now they can spring out of defence. Szoboszlai, he is onto this. João Neves. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Szoboszlai, Mbappe, João Palhinha, out towards the flank, hit into the middle, and he's taking no chances there. Oh, this looks sharp. Turns back here, probably the best option.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now, he's got space here. No luck with that dink over the top.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly. They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Either side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Wood. And now the breakaway, looking for the run. Always onto this. Well timed, excellent interception. Szoboszlai. Kimmich. Played back in. Partey. Wood might just make this. Paris Saint-Germain do have a chance to counter here. And it's Palmer. Nicely weighted ball. Barella looking to get on the end of this. Keeper's dealt with that. No way through, so back it comes. Good ball, good take. Now it's Mbappe. Barella. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Nuno Mendes. Wood. Mbappe. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Mbappe. Now Van Dijk. Wood. Great pressure, plenty of it. And it's Hakimi. And he whips it in. Well read. And the danger is averted. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. PSG on the counter-attack. Partey. Aimed beyond the defence. Spread out to the left. And the ball is out of play. Kimmich. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Showing good feet. It's a good run down the left-hand side. João Neves, and here's Mbappe, and that's gone loose. Mendes does well to get it back. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
And there's the end of the first half. And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in the second half.
After 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. We're already back up and running after half-time.
Paris Saint-Germain are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Ndika spots it and intercepts. Palmer, Mbappe, and it's Mendes. Konate kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That has been cut short. João Neves. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. It's run loose here. Mbappe under intense pressure.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And it's Mendes. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's really well cleared. Van Dijk. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy Nick.
He's having a shot! And another try! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 22.
Time for changes on both sides, actually.
Le numéro 8. Le numéro 14.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Le numéro 17. Le numéro
Paris
4.
Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now.
Le numéro 20. Le numéro 9.
He's found a way through.
Le numéro 23. Le numéro
And that's put
19.
paid to a promising
Le
move.
numéro 10. Le numéro 7. Changement en cours.
And that has left him in a heap. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Hakimi. Fired deep towards the back post. That's very neat. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Kimmich is standing over this one. This is a great chance to take a lead. He's had a crack. Strokes it back. And it's McKennie. 75 minutes played. Tries to play it through. Tchouaméni gets a foot in here.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Great vision. He's in a great position here. Kimmich. It's a good spell of possession, this.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan.
No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. João Palhinha has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. Oh, it's come loose. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Stood up well to him there. Konate defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. So, power or guile, what's it going to be?
He could tee it up for someone else, but something tells me he'll have a go.
The most accurate pass. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Sorloth. Can they find an extra gear here? Now it's Haaland. Shoots! Oh, yes! It's there! And that might well be that! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Paris Saint-Germain take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Paris Saint-Germain have it back and can go again. Bellingham clears. Ndika goes back to front. And there goes the final whistle. Paris Saint-Germain have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. As you can see, we've already started here. No, he's not getting his way this time. And here's Lewandowski. He's had it taken off him. Cucurella got a long way forward to join the attack. Hakimi. And it's Partey. Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Konate. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Haaland chasing after it. Engages and forces him off the ball. Nuno Mendes. For Szoboszlai. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Barella. Hakimi.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
And it's João Palhinha. Back into the middle. Knocks it into space. Konate. Kimmich.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Kimmich. João Palhinha. And here's Haaland. And he's had it nicked away. Haaland has got himself a free kick. So, power or guile, what's it going to be? Can he get on? Can he finish? And it's a goal! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Palmer. The most accurate pass.
Paris Saint-Germain really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's Haaland. And it's Kimmich. Chips it through. He's in a great position here. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Keeper's dealt with that. And now a sudden chance to counter. Hakimi. Cucurella. Pressing high and with purpose. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Kimmich. Played in with purpose.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And here's Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He shifted it to the flank. There's the delivery. Tries to get it, and the shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Konate. Oh, can he get onto this? That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
No foul, says the referee. Mbappe goes on a run down the left wing. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And it's half-time here. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And the game has already resumed here.
Paris Saint-Germain can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Ball's played through. Mendes in acres of space out wide. Shot a goal! Oh, it's come loose.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus.
He's having a go! Good try, very good try in fact.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Mbappe does really well to win the ball there. It's just beyond his reach. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Lewandowski. Barella running with the ball. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Rudiger. João Neves. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Paris Saint-Germain still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Just about up to the hour now. Barella. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Good read, needed to be.
Paris Saint-Germain really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And this is Lewandowski. Palmer is onto this. Partey. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Looking for the run. And it's Hakimi. Whistle's gone, that's foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain.
Probably be looking to play it square from here. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area.
Le numéro 17. À leur place, le numéro 9. Le numéro 23.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Ndika proves too strong. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Now it's Savinho. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham. Barella. And here's Vinicius Junior. Bellingham puts his foot on the gas.
Paris Saint-Germain really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Nicely shaped ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Araujo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Sorloth. He's in space and looking for options. That's very neat. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cucurella, that's an imaginative pass. Kimmich deals with that comfortably.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Spread it left. And it's McKennie. Bout of passing here, really. It's Sorloth! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 2 then. Kimmich with the short one.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Gets a good foot in there. Partey. Vinicius Junior. And here's the chance to counter. And there goes the final whistle. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
Chers spectateurs,
your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the way the manager has stormed down the tunnel lends itself to an almighty telling off for such a timid, docile display.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.